Well, a very warm welcome back to Ponds Forge International Sports Centre and today number 2 of the Swim England GoCardless National Winter Championship 2024. We're ready to begin session number 5 of heats. We're going to start in pool number 1 with heat number 1 of the open male 1500 metres freestyle. And in pool number 2, this is heat number 2. Okay, we're away and racing with session number 5. 6 heats of 1500 to bring you across the course of this afternoon. Let's run you through who is in each pool. First of all, I'm going to be referring to pool 1 and pool 2. Pool 1 is always going to be closest to the scoreboard. Pool 2 is always going to be closest to the diving pit. If you're on the stream, then hopefully you know which is pool 1 and pool 2 because you'll have clicked on pool 1 or pool 2. Swimmers in pool 1 are in lane 0, Lewis Gow for Tiverton. In lane 1, Reese Capri for Basingstoke. In 2, Joseph Hall for the City of Leeds. In 3, Patrick Neal for the City of Leeds. In 4, Edward Redshaw for Middlesbrough. In 6, Jackson Skrzydski for Wickham. In 7, Jacob Bacon for the City of Peterborough. And in 8, Oliver Davies for the City of Leicester. And in Heat 2, the swimmers are Archie Turner in lane 0 for Basingstoke Bluefins. In lane 1, Alexander Chew for York City. In 2, Delanis Satavichus of Mount Kelly. In 3, Oliver Lambert for the City of Liverpool. Xander Tovey of Millfield goes in 4. Lucas Bryant of Maidenhead's in 5. Adam O'Neill for Bedford is in 7. In 8, it's Connor Mint for Basildon. And in 9, it's Aidan Kearney for the City of Liverpool. .60 lengths of Ponds Forge ISC for each of the swimmers. There are a total of 7 heats of the open male 1500 metres freestyle. However, the 7th heat will go into the finals session tonight. That'll open our final session from 5 p.m. Both pools look very, very close at the moment. No particular leader in either. Pool 1 particularly. All 8 swimmers within winning margin of one another. So in Pool 2, Oliver Lambert leads by a second and a bit. In Pool 1, it's way less than that. Joseph Hall in lane 2, he leads, but only by a fraction of a second. We're talking 0.17 of a second ahead. In Pool 1, really fascinating to look at both lanes 3 and 4, or rather 2 and 3. They were stroke for stroke just then, and even now almost synchronized as they come through. Both teammates, Joseph Hall in 2, Patrick Neal in 3, representing the city of Leeds. Only 0.16 between them on that turn, which was actually for halfway. 30 lengths complete, 30 to go. And we've just hit halfway in Pool 2 as well. Oliver Lambert turned there in 8 minutes, 0.56. His lead is over 2 seconds now. 16 lengths to go in both pools, it would seem. Pool 1, lanes 2 and 3, still side by side, still inseparable. You kind of wonder when it's teammates like this, whether they've decided that they wanted to go out together, whether it's just nature. These guys will probably train in the same pools and the same sessions, and they will know each other's stroke, know each other's capabilities, and they are sticking to each other like glue. In Liverpool, Lambert continues to lead. It's now Lucas Bryant in lane 5 who is in second place. And is catching Lambert, actually. So we could see a change in leader with 10 lengths to go in pool 2. We could potentially see a situation here where pool 2 actually finishes slightly ahead of pool 1. It'll be very close together, actually, despite the fact that pool 2 started second. Slightly faster pace of the athletes at the front of pool 2 means that they've caught up quite a lot of space. This is fascinating to watch, though. These swimmers clearly tracking each other in lanes 2 and 3. Both 16 years old, both side by side. Let's have a look at their lifetime bests. Joseph Halls sits at 16:44.7. Patrick Neal at 16:44.2. Well, there you go. Their PBs are only half a second apart. Their finish times here likely to be in a similar realm. On that turn, there was a 0.22 second difference between them. And there's only 6 lengths left to go, 5 after this turn. Final 100 meters in pool number 1. And in pool 2, actually. Both of these finishes are going to come in at the same time. So what you're about to hear is bells going in pool 1, I believe, and whistles will go in pool 2 to signify to the swimmers that they've got 2 lengths left to go. There go the bells. And there go the whistles. And now the race is properly on. There's a couple of races now, really. Is pool 1 going to finish first? Is pool 2 going to finish first? And who is going to finish first in each one? Fascinating final 25 meters this will be. Joseph Hall and Patrick Neal in pool 1 have tracked each other the entire time. It looks like we're going to see a new leader from pool 2. Pool 1 coming through now. I think lane 2 might just get the better fit. Joint first place! Patrick Neal and Joseph Hall finish on exactly the same time, 16:25.78 each. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. They tracked each other through the entire swim and then were inseparable on the finish. Wow. Jacob Bacon in third place, 16:37.30. In pool 2, Lucas Bryant, lane 5, took the heat in 15:59.42, just dropping underneath that 16-minute marker. There's the official result in heat 1, with the disqualification coming through in lane 4. And we're now ready for heat 3. And in pool 2, we're ready for heat 4. Well, in all my years of swimming commentary, I'm not sure I've ever commentated on a 1500 that was a dead heat. There's a first for everything. New batch of swimmers then. Heats 3 and 4 taking place again at the same time in Pool 1. We've got Heat 3. Samuel Green goes in lane 0 for Bassett Law. Lane 1 is Zach Bourne-Withington for Kingston upon Hull. Anton Supov for Maidenheads in 2. Alan Paramanzo for Maidenheads in 3. Benjamin Ross for the City of Salfords in 4. Oscar Gavell for Rotherham Metros in 5. Josh Miles for Soundwells in 6. Ruben Thomas for Mount Kelly's in 7. James Trevick of Tiger Sharks in 8. And Barnaby Ryder for Mount Kelly is in lane 9. And then in Heat 4, lane 0 is Matthew Stewart for Winchester City Penguins. 1 is Luke Dyer for City Leeds. In 2, Ivan Hart for Millfield. 3 is Noah Van Herbeek of Chesterfield. 4, Dylan Madican for the City of Liverpool. 5, Daniel Harris, City of Leicester. 6, Joseph Storr, City of Coventry. 7 is Jack Pritchard, Wigan Best. 8, Todd Flynn, Leatherhead. 9, Thomas Smith, Richmond Dales. Halfway turn just completed for Oscar Gabel in Pool 1, 7:56.22 at the halfway stage for the Lane 5 swimmer from Rotherham Metro, aged just 15. Halfway turn also completed by Thomas Smith in the lead in Pool 2, 7:54 point for him. Certainly not at the same risk of a dead heat as we seem to be in the previous race, with Pool 1 a lot more spread out than it was. 0.27 seconds, that's a mouthful, between the leader in Pool 1 and runner-up. Meanwhile in Pool 2, just turning there with 26 lengths to go, is Thomas Smith. And the difference between Smith and Madigan, 2.5. Only 0.13 though between Madigan and Van Herbeek. Into the final 400 in Pool 1, with Oscar Gabel still leading, and leading now by 6 seconds. Ruben Thomas of Mount Kelly sits in second place, he's in lane 7, and then Barnaby Ryder of Mount Kelly is in third, he's in lane 9. Meanwhile in Pool 2, first place at the moment is Thomas Smith in lane 9, continues to be, has been for a considerable period of time. 1.8 seconds between him and Dylan Madigan, that gap closing slightly. These two tracking each other, Dylan Madigan and Noah Van Herbeek. Hardly anything between those two in the centre. As you're heading out the pool and preparing to join us again for finals at 5 o'clock, why not visit our friends, our official payment partners, GoCardless. They're in the foyer just as you head out of the pool hall. They'd love to have a chat with you, and most importantly for you, you can get free stuff off them. They're giving away GoCardless branded flip-flops. They've also got some cool bright yellow key rings, and most importantly of all, if you're a coach or a team manager and you give GoCardless some details, then they will exchange them for a GoCardless branded coffee flask, and they are very impressive indeed. I think I'll be giving mine over to them to get one of my own before the week is out. Make sure you get them though, because only while stocks last, and they might get rid of them all, which would be terrible. So make sure you do pop in, say hello to GoCardless. Of course, they are here to help with your payment issues for your club and make stuff a lot more streamlined, do you like it, for you and your club volunteers. And the bells starting to chime out in pool number 1. Oscar Gavel has led this 1500 from the off. It's never really been in much doubt that he would take this 15 either. Lifetime best for Gavel in lane 5, 16:23.4. He's got just 5 left to swim. How fast can Gavel go? It's a 16:03.79 for Oscar Gavel, and a big new personal best time. 16:05 for Ryder, 16:06 for Thomas. We then go into pool number 2, and that's now closing up with lane 9 coming in. Thomas Smith hits the wall in 15:57.39. That is a new lifetime best, and his first time underneath 16 minutes. Noah Van Horbeek goes 15:58.7 to take second. Also his first time underneath 15 minutes, and a 20-second PB. Dylan Madigan goes 16 minutes.47, just shy of that 16-minute mark, but still sets a 15-second personal best time. Van Horbeek there at the far end, slapping the water in celebration at that time. Result confirmed in pool 1, so Thomas, Ryder and Gavel your top 3. And they're now ready for heat number 5. The result in pool 2 is now official, and they're ready for heat number 6. Let's run you through our swimmers then. Right now in lane 0 it's Elliot Lawton for the City of Coventry. In lane 2 it's James Raw for Ellesmere. 3 is Andrew Clavis for Warrington. In 4 it's Thomas Jennings for Portsmouth North Sea. 6 is Thomas Swales for the City of Sheffield. 7 Daniel Mensah for the Uni of Birmingham. 8 Ryan Wall for the City of Cambridge. 9 Jonathan Fring for Seagulls. And then in Heat 6, which is obviously in Pool 2, full 10 swimmers over there. Lane 0 is Tom Belt for Mount Kelly. 1 Samuel Williams for Wickham. 2 Krush Kudukar for the City of Leeds. 3 is Jack Booth Rudd for Portsmouth North Sea. 4 is Samuel Cook for the University of Birmingham. 5 is George Daintiff for the City of Liverpool. 6 Makar Yakno for Portsmouth North Sea. 7 is Max Harvey for the City of Liverpool. Mount Kelly have Philip Simpose in lane 8, and 9 is Adam Macaulay Wright for Portsmouth North Sea. So in pool number 1, James Raw leads the way at the moment. In lane 2, 17-year-old from Ellesmere College. About to turn now for halfway with 5 left to go until he does. So 750 metres hit now for James Roar on 750.04. Elliot Lawton at the moment is only 0.5 of a second behind him down in lane 0. Lane 3, Thomas Jennings is in 3rd place. And then in pool 2, similar about to happen. We will take the 750 metre turn shortly. Looks like lane 2 is winning over there as well, with Kurosh Kudakar of the City of Leeds turning in 740.78. Halfway point Yakno turns 2nd. He's only 14 and yet keeping up with Summers. Far and away his senior, 20-year-old Jack Booth Rudd goes in lane 3, for example. 10 lengths now to go for lane 4 in pool number 2. We're coming into the final 10 lengths in both pools, actually. James Raw still leads in pool 1, 13:39.79 with 200 left to swim. 13:22.1 for Kurosh Kudakar with 10 to swim. This turn in pool 1 will mark 100 meters to go for James Raw of Ellesmere, who has led in pool 1 throughout much of this 1500. Second is still lane 0, Elliot Lawton. Meanwhile, in pool 2, Kurosh Kudakar has been at the front and continues to be, turning there in 14:22.31. We're going to be in a similar situation to the last 2 heats here, where whistles and bells will be going off at the same time. There is the first bell, and that'll be for James Raw. Elliot Lawton takes his just after. And the whistles will start any moment. There goes the whistle in the far pool. So finish about to come in from James Raw, 15:43 for the Ellesmere swimmer. That's his first time underneath 16 minutes. Huge well done to him. Elliot Lawton goes 15:47.69 to take second. Thomas Jennings goes 15:53.37. All 3 of those lads going underneath 16 minutes for the first time in their careers. Meanwhile, in pool 2, 15:21.38 for Kurosh Kudakar. Makar Yakno goes 15:26.17. That is very quick for someone so young. In fact, I'd looked up the junior record. The junior record is only 3 seconds faster, and Yakno still has another year to set that. So there is the official result for Heat 5. Just waiting on it for Heat 6. And there it is, Heat 6 confirmed as official for you. And racing concluded in this session. Thank you so much again to our officials for joining us. You guys can head off and enjoy a little break, as can everyone actually, because racing doesn't begin now until 5 o'clock. Racing gets underway at 5 p.m. this evening for the finals. Make sure you're here inside Ponds Forge International Sports Centre or joining us live on the Swim England YouTube channel. We'll see you in a little bit. Have a great afternoon.
Swim England would like to thank its partners and suppliers, without which this event could not take place. Funding partner, Sport England. Official kit partner, Speedo. Official payments partner, GoCardless. and our event suppliers, Sports Systems, Sheffield City Council, and the Sheffield City Trust. Thank you.
Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.